Now, back to Albert and Doug.
We're back. Doug Sunseri, Albert Nico, your weekend lawyers, all things legal. You can also call us at a law firm at 504-837-1304. Nico and Sunseri Law Firm, 504-837-1304. You can also text us or put a comment or a question on our Facebook page or the firm Facebook page. Let's go to phone lines. Let's go to Donnie. He's got a divorce question. Hey, Donnie, you on All Things Legal with Doug Sunseri and Albert Nico.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Good. What's happening, Donnie?
It might take me a minute to set up the scenario.
Okay.
But what the deal is, a second marriage, married for just right. I was married, then divorced right under 4 years. She left after a little over 3 years. What had happened was she had an affair. She had a couple of affairs. First affair, I caught her in. We tried to work on the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
She then went out and had a second affair. I didn't have any proof of the affair. I filed for divorce. Leading up to the divorce, with my lawyer, they trying to figure out how to say this. Like I said, there was no proof of divorce. My lawyer had said that she was going to file for interim alimony.
Interim spousal support, which is temporary alimony, pending the marriage.
Alimony. And she had to file for that in order to attempt to receive permanent alimony.
Yes.
Before the divorce was final, about 3 or 4 months before the divorce was final, she admitted to me that she had gotten pregnant while we were married from another man.
Okay.
I knew that it was impossible to be mine because I could not conceive children.
Okay.
She knew this too. That's why she kept it secret.
Well, yeah, a DNA test would determine that.
Right. DNA, but in the process while we were separated, she did lose the child.
Okay.
She didn't tell me anything about it, but she then admitted to me after the fact, but before the divorce.
Right.
I had proof of her admitting this to me, and she said I then showed that proof to my lawyer. My lawyer went back to our lawyer, told him that he had this proof
and
that of the child and of the conception.
Right. What's your question?
My question is, when the divorce was, my lawyer said, do not refile for the divorce. Just go ahead with the regular divorce. Do not file for the divorce with proof of proof of adultery. We just filed for a regular divorce.
Mm-hmm.
We separated and divorced. There's no proof. But now my concern is, can she come after my 401k?
Well, the divorce, whether she had an affair or not, has no bearing on a community property settlement. Those are on two different railroad tracks.
Okay.
The only thing that divorce could have a impact on is whether she would be entitled to permanent alimony or permanent spousal support. And does she have a job?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Did she make comparable money to you as you?
No, she did not. But she lost her job soon after we separated.
Well,
she got another job, and now I'm not sure what she's making.
If she's at fault, she cannot legally get spousal support from you. If you could establish that she was at fault, legal fault in connection with the demise of the marriage, she could not get alimony. But the issue of adultery has no bearing on the amount of community property she'd be entitled to. Y'all split it down the middle. It doesn't matter whether it was fault, no fault, maybe under certain circumstances if you had some type of gambling debts or something that the money wasn't used for the purpose of the community, maybe you can sort of segregate that out. But for the most part, you cannot. The fact that she had adultery as a legal cause to her divorce does not affect what she's entitled to under community property.
Okay. Now she did one thing I forgot to mention. When my lawyer showed her lawyer the proof, she did drop the spousal support.
Yeah, and that's why she did, because she knew she couldn't win. That's the only real legal effect of the adultery for the most part.
Okay. Now my second question was, I don't know if this is true or not, but don't you have to be married for so many years before you can collect on someone's individual
Social Security?
401k?
No,
Things of that
no. It's the enhanced value or the contributions that were made. It's based on the contributions made during the existence of the marriage.
Okay.
So if you had a prior balance on the 401k prior to your
Right.
marriage, then
Right.
it wouldn't be part of it. But anything that you was contributed during the existence
Okay.
of the marriage goes 50-50.
Okay.
Oh.
Now,
Oh,
also,
you want to hold on? We can
Sure.
we can take you off and we'll go to a break. All right. So let's go to break, Doug Sunseri. Albert Nico will come back with Donnie after this brief timeout.